You ready to talk about it?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get into it. Hey guys, it's your girl Kayla.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Marcus, and we are
KaylaMar. And we're back with another video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome.
And if you're not new, you know who you are.
KaylaMar Star. Sorry, hit your hat. Star. Sorry. And today, guys, we are here today to give you the raw truth about what happened in 2023. I know that we were in and out a lot. I know that y'all been wondering what's been going on, been getting text messages, DMs, like what's going on with KaylaMar. We're here to tell you.
Yeah, we started out with a plan, and we didn't plan for that plan.
Yeah. So it all started before 2023, to be honest. So February, we decided to do challenge hinds, which was where we put out a piece of content every day in the month of February.
And we had discussed this, of course, in 2022. Problem is, we didn't start recording until February 2023.
It wasn't February, it was December. We started recording in December of 2022, and we didn't record as much as we should have, which it went into January, us not recording as much as we should have. And February, the filming and the editing was all rushed.
We'll put it this way. Halfway through February, we hadn't even recorded half of our content.
Yeah.
So
we told you guys we were gonna have challenge time, so we were determined, like we said, we're gonna do something, so let's do it.
Yep.
Us doing it, and we successfully did it, but at the end of it, we got super burnt out.
I would actually venture to say we didn't successfully do it. We did it. The videos were standard KaylaMar videos, but where it was not successful, we didn't do it ahead of time to where we would have the opportunity to decompress. We just pushed, and then we, in our minds, like, it's cool. We can do all this hard work. We can grind, because we can take a break in March. And we did.
Yeah.
We took a break in March, April,
yeah,
May, June.
We took a good, I want to say 3 to 4 month break. So something else that also happened in 2023 was I was already starting to gain weight in 2022, but in 2023 I had gone up to gaining 20 pounds just because of different things within myself that I was dealing with. And I, as women, whenever we gain weight or anyone gains weight, after you have already lost it and then you gain it back, that hurts. And it took a second for me to be okay with the weight gain and just realize, like, okay, I can lose it again. So that was taking a toll on me, having to deal with that. Plus, my old job that I had beginning of 2023 was pissing me off. I worked from home, and my attitude was not the same. I was not wanting to get dressed. I was just an angry person, just to be honest. And taking it out on Marcus, unfortunately. So that happened. Luckily, I did get a new job, but with that came me working from home to me going into work every day. And I wasn't used to working 8 to 5, plus coming home and wanting to spend time with my man, but needing to do KaylaMar stuff. And it was just a lot, and I had to learn that balance.
And right around that time, my training company took an unexpected turn. And so that, one, it did give me extra time here at home, but bills still need to be paid. So I decided, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and start driving for Uber. I like getting up early. I was already getting up at 4 o'clock. So for me, it was like, all right, well, I'll just start driving at 4 o'clock. So I'll get up at 3:30. Of course, she's still asleep, and I'll drive from like 4 to noon. Well, by the time I get home, she gone. And as a result of me getting up so early, when she gets home from work, a couple hours later, I'm in bed. And so on top of her having this new job, having a new routine, we're having less time to spend together.
Yeah.
And it was causing even more stress on our relationship.
Mm-hmm. So we had that disconnect with our relationship, and, you know, we started having to figure out, okay, let's put down KaylaMar and let's focus on Kayla and Marcus, because if Kayla and Marcus aren't good, KaylaMar's not good. Because, you know, y'all gonna feel our true feelings through this screen.
Right.
So we started doing more date nights. And that's where our love of date night came into play. You see a lot of our date night content on our shorts and on Instagram and TikTok. And, you know, that's why we're so passionate about it now, because it truly did save our relationship.
And I'll be honest, that's actually when our growth on Instagram started to pick up even more. And I think it's because you can see through the content that they're actually having fun. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of a combination of us actually having fun with each other, but actually enjoying the rediscovery of each other.
Around that time also, here comes October, Marcus is driving Uber and he gets in a car wreck. I was actually in 2 hours away at a job retreat. It was the last day of the retreat, and I got a call from Marcus at 7 a.m. I remember what time it was and everything. And I could barely understand what he was saying. He was not sounding good at all. And he tells me that he got in a car wreck. And so I'm over here at my job retreat 2 hours away, and I'm in panic mode and crying because I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's okay. And I just start bawling, crying. And luckily his dad was able to get to him quick. So he was able to call me and give me updates, but I'm still afraid and scared. And you can kind of tell him what you discovered during the wreck, after the wreck, I guess.
And, you know, once you're in it, you're very unaware of what's going on, is you're disoriented. And I didn't realize how severe the wreck was until after. I had already started my aftercare, which was I left the hospital, and a couple days later, maybe the next week, I started my aftercare, found out I had a concussion. I wasn't able to close my jaw. My jaw was kind of knocked out of place. Couldn't really bend my wrist. I had muscle weakness in my back. I was having headaches that lasted for days. I started to realize how serious things were when the doctor asked me, okay, so what is it that you do? And I was like, oh, it's cool. I'm just a personal trainer. He was like, oh, okay, well, you can't go back to work. What do you mean? And he wrote down, as I'm watching, temporarily, permanently disabled. And that's when it started to sink in. You start to see the effects. Like, I couldn't have a full conversation. I was having lapses in memory, not about events, but just words. I was struggling to find words. And
seeing him go through that, of course, you know, as a man too, not being able to do what you love, working out, plus not being able to work. And, you know, just to be honest, I mean, one of us not working, of course, that's going to hit the finances as well. So we're having to work through all that. And plus, the person that hit him, you know, there's legal stuff that goes with that. So it was just a lot. And I think it's both let us see that, you know, how important quality time is, and all this material stuff does not matter, you know, because Marcus had a nice car.
It was new too.
It was new. He had just got that car.
Wasn't even a year old.
Yeah, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
So it's like those things do not matter. So we've been focusing more on ourselves, and, you know, we decided to put KaylaMar down a little bit just so that we could focus on ourselves. That
time of not being able to work, of course, not being able to get any, have an income, caused us to slightly reevaluate how we did things. And I'll be honest, I think it improved things. And I think that, you know, that's helped us with our date night as well. Like, we put budget on things. Like, we're like, okay, this is gonna be a $20 date. What we gonna do? Mm-hmm. And, you know, we're able to find these fun things to do for $20, $2. We spent a $2 date. We went to the bowling alley and played 8-ball. It only cost $1 to play 8-ball at the bowling alley. And we did 2 rounds. And I 100% attribute the fun we have on these cheaper dates on the fact that it causes us to really focus in on what we enjoy doing. I mean, yeah, you're gonna enjoy doing something that costs $10,000 an hour. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, but the focus is on what you're doing. But if you're doing something that's $2, well, the focus is on each other.
Yeah. Our relationship is not perfect, and 2023 did not happen the way that we thought it was at all. We made a lot of mistakes, but those mistakes made us stronger. It made us more prepared for the future. And I tell Marcus that I'm so glad that we went through this now, because I feel like this was the toughest year we've had as a couple, period.
Yeah.
So much has gone on, even things like, we're not gonna tell y'all our family's business, but things within our family was happening, and it was just a lot at once all year, just consistent all year. And you don't think that it can get any worse, but it is, and it could have got even worse than it did. So we're just grateful for one, that Marcus is here, and that, you know, we were able to come out stronger within our relationship. 2024 may not go like you think it will or like you want it to, but everything happens for a reason.
And what I can say is what I've learned, and not just from KaylaMar, but from the accident and some of the personal situations that have happened, the more you plan, the better equipped you are to deal with those surprises when they come.
So what we did to better prepare for 2024 is that we made sure to focus more on ourselves. So we went to the library, got a study room, which they're free, cheat code right there, okay? And we had a meeting, a professional meeting, laptop board, dry erase board and all. And we talked about our personal goals first. Beginning of 2023, KaylaMar was first. And that's where the mistake was. So beginning of 2024, Kayla and Marcus are first, as individuals and as a couple.
And I firmly believe that us putting Marcus and Michaela first is going to make the content we put out more consistent and higher quality.
Yeah, and we won't burn ourselves out because we're pouring into ourselves. We just wanted to tell y'all what happened because you've been asking, and we just want y'all to know that you are all shining stars, and you know, you can shine bright regardless. Just always do the best that you can, and that's all that matters, because that's all we did 2023. And with that, you know, we still grew on YouTube. We super grew on Instagram. We reached to 20K at the end of the year, 20K followers. So there were some good things that happened too in 2023.
Whatever happened in 2023, learn from it, use it to power or propel whatever you're doing in 2024. Make it better.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yes. And if you want, slide on over to Patreon and support us. We got 3 different options for you. And here's our shining comment of the day.
Thank you so much, KaylaMar Star. We appreciate that lovely comment.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and keep shining. Ashe.
Peace.